The Pacific Drive Lazarus device is hard to get, but sounds like it could be the best upgrade in the game. Is that actually the case? Hello and welcome to another video from ATribeCalledCars. My Pacific Drive review is live, as are various guides, including how to scan a Remnant Ghost. So go watch those and check out the video description. That Remnant Ghost is necessary to unlock the Lazarus device. You also need to unlock the Advanced Workbench, Roof Rack, and Research Circuit Board. The material cost is 3 fabric, 12 plastic, 8 plasma, 2 circuit boards, and 120 Marsh Eggs. Marsh Eggs come from those marshy areas, funny that, in junctions called the mires. These are located in the mid-zone, so you will need to progress to a certain point in the story. Marsh Eggs glow pink, like to be around water, and are attached to abandoned cars. Big red glowing orbs are usually nearby, which makes them easier to locate, though the roof-mounted resource radar is more effective. You can pick them one by one, however, a vacuum does the job faster. The Lazarus device is a 1-slot upgrade that can only fit on a side rack as one of the 4 potential slots. The description is a little confusing, as it does not actually need power. You do not even need to switch it on. It just glows green and does its thing like a boss. And its thing is rather overpowered. OP, never mind. Basically, when you reach 36% health, you and the car are covered by a shield, which is sometimes visible from the outside, but not always. At this point, you cannot die. Believe me, I tried. Radiation no longer has any effect, nor does impact damage, electricity, those spiky purple tire poppers, deadly saws, or anything else. You remain at 36% health and stay that way, even when you move to the next junction by driving. While your fleshy self cannot fail you, your car certainly can. Tires are burstable, for example, and deadly 10k radiation will eat away at every component until you are left with a wheelless husk of a wagon. Believe me, I tried that too. Hence, if you do not want costly repairs when you get back to the auto shop, then I would suggest you use your godlike state to collect stable, unstable, and corrupted energy anchors to initiate a gateway pronto. I managed to hobble my way just short of the portal exit without all 4 wheels. Then I ran out of fuel. Fortunately, you can use a gateway when on foot, but not those exits you drive through. For these, you will need to use the car teleporter. Can you use the Lazarus device more than once on a run? Originally, I thought the Lazarus device might need to be repaired for the invincibility to keep working. So in the second junction, I used a mechanics kit and blowtorch to top up its health. By the 4th junction, the Lazarus device had disintegrated, and all that was left was the side rack it used to live on. Yet I still had that magic 36% health and still could not die. Even topping up my health did nothing, as it would return to 36% and stay there. Upon further testing, I found that it keeps you invincible until you come home. Throughout 7 junctions, my health was protected. In fact, I finished the entire game on foot, but I shall save that accidental stupidity for another video. Basically, the Lazarus device gives you ultimate peace of mind. Peace of mind to get to your destination and come back in one piece with your loot, unless you go into a dead end. Peace of mind also to collect those radiation-heavy payloads that look like shooting stars and seem to turn up just before or during those moments when the yellow instability radiation circle of doom is closing in. The Lazarus device is not the cheapest to construct, and it can, like any other part, be destroyed if you take long walks in 10k red radiation. You also gain access to it somewhat late, which is perhaps not a bad thing, as it is quite possibly the best upgrade in Pacific Drive. Well, that and off-road tires. And that is a wrap like this video, and subscribe to the tribe for more Pacific Drive. Until next time, take care.